A very good morning, children. Coming to the last two topics of the chapter, price ceiling and price flooring. As I told you, these are very important topics. So, price ceiling and price flooring. Okay. Now, what is price ceiling? Now, ceiling means maximum limit. Price ceiling means maximum price of a commodity that the sellers can charge from the buyers. Often the government fixes the price lower than the equilibrium market price of a commodity so that the poor can afford to buy it. Now we know that the market equilibrium is where supply and demand they intersect, right? So sometimes what happened, that particular price is not affordable by poor people to buy the product. So what does the government do? The government fixes the price below that. Okay, so price ceiling. Now children, it is price ceiling, which means the maximum price of a commodity. Okay, now this generally happens with the food which is actually consumed by the poor people. Now here they have given the example of a bajra. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the diagram. Okay, you have the price, you have the quantity, and they have taken the example of bajra, which is generally consumed by the poor people in the deserts of Rajasthan. So as you can see here, MSB is market supply of bajra and MDB is market demand for bajra. Okay, now as these particular two curves are intersecting, so OP is your equilibrium price and OQ is your quantity, equilibrium quantity. Now, price ceiling is fixed by the government. As I said, sometimes this particular price is not affordable by the poor people, so the government tries to reduce the price. So what is the government doing here? The government is reducing the price. So this particular price is fixed by the government. So generally, price ceiling is the price below the equilibrium price so that the poor people can afford the commodity. Okay, and here as I said, they have taken the example of bajra. So this particular price is called the ceiling price. Now the ceiling price is OPQ, star they have given, and OQ, okay, is the quantity which is supplied. Fine. Now as you can see here, equilibrium price is OP. Yes, we have seen that. Equilibrium quantity is OQ. Yes. Then ceiling price is OP star. Yes, which is fixed by the government. So there is excess demand AB. Okay. Now there is excess demand. As you can see here, the supply is with the new price, with the new ceiling price, the supply is OQ1, but the demand is OQ2, right? So this particular space which is there, it is nothing but the excess demand, because supply is only OQ1 but the demand is OQ2. So this AB, the gap, is nothing but the excess demand. Okay, now all that, as I said, demand of bajra, supply of bajra, all that is given here. Something which is important is when price reduces. Okay, so when the price is being reduced by the government, when price reduces from OP to OP star, okay, or you can write OP1, demand for bajra extends from OQ to OQ2. Okay, we know that when the price reduces, there is extension of demand. So when the price is being reduced by the government, there is extension of demand from OQ to OQ2. Okay, now on the other hand, supply contracts from OQ to OQ1. Okay, when price reduces, demand extends but supply contracts. So supply has contracted from OQ to OQ1. Okay, with the new ceiling price. So consequently, a gap emerges between market demand and market supply. It is a situation where demand is more than supply, or a situation of excess demand. Okay, as I have shown you in the diagram here, supply is OQ1 but the demand is OQ2. So there is excess demand of AB. Okay, now excess demand for bajra has its own applications. It shows that the people fail to buy bajra to the extent they wish because demand is more and supply is less, so we are not in a state to buy what we want. Accordingly, a situation of partial hunger may continue to exist. Now to avoid this kind of partial hunger, what does the government do? The government is going to try rationing. Okay, so rationing is the remedy. So now each person is allocated a fixed quota of bajra at the ceiling price. Accordingly, everybody gets a fair amount of the commodity. The problem of hunger is addressed along with the problem of price. But then again, this again has its own disadvantages. So, but the price ceiling with rationing is not totally free from demerits. Now, what are the demerits of rationing? You are you are to stand in long queues to get your allocated quota of the commodity. You may be offered a low quality product, okay, just because there is quota fixed. It's not necessary that the supplier is giving you a better quality. You may be offered a low quality product. Ration goods are often sold in the black market rather than being delivered to the poor. Okay, black marketing compounds to the problem of scarcity and keeps poorest of a poor in a state of deprivation. If a price ceiling with rationing is to succeed, the government must improve its distribution system. The government must evolve a system that ensures that goods are actually delivered to the poor. So in price ceiling, children, the price is fixed by the government, which is lower than the equilibrium price, okay, so that even the poor people can afford the price. Now, with this, what happens? There is excess demand in the market. Now, because of excess demand, the supply contracts. Okay, and as a consumer, we are not in a position to buy what we want. Right now, to tackle with this problem, what does the government do? The government tries rationing, where every person is allocated a quota. That means you will be allowed these many kgs of bajra. But then again, what happens? What are the demerits of it? You are supposed to stand in long queues. There might be a low quality of bajra, and then again there might be black marketing. Now, naturally, children, when the price is fixed by the government lower than the equilibrium price, the suppliers will not buy the thing to the consumers. What they are going to do? They are going to resort to black marketing, and black marketing is the main demerit of this particular price ceiling. Okay, so this is about price ceiling, where you have excess demand, and then there are the remedies there as rationing, and but then again rationing has its own demerits. Okay, so this is about price ceiling. Thank you.